following appear only on the bank statement. Service fees. Bank charges in your bank account. Bank charges in your bank account. On the credit side, CPJ. Service fees, 163. Add it up, 163. Plus cash handling fees of 89 Rand. Interest on debit balance means that because we've got a debit balance, it's in an overdraft. And remember, interest on overdraft is not part of bank charges. So the bank charges is only 252. Bank charges is only 252, and then we've got interest on overdraft, and that amount was given to us as 168. Remember that interest on a debit balance means a minus balance on your bank statement, and that means that it's interest on overdraft, and that means that we must pay interest because we are in an overdraft, and that's not part of bank charges. A deposit of 100 Rand on the bank statement. There's a deposit of 100 Rand on the bank statement. It was discovered that the money was accidentally deposited into the wrong account. So there's 100 Rand on the plus side of the bank statement. There's your bank statement, and there's 100 Rand on the credit side, but the money didn't belong to us. The bank will correct the error on the next bank statement. You cannot bring that error into your business. You cannot do that. Because it's not us that made the mistake, the business, the bank. It's not our money. The bank made a mistake. So don't bring it into your books. You just correct that mistake on your bank statement. A deposit of 100 Rand was on the plus side. So you only say debit, wrong, credit. This is basically what you do. Because the 100 Rand was on the plus side, and now you just, because you are the bank, you must correct the error. No, we're not the bank, we are the business. We correct the error on behalf of the bank. The bank is going to correct the error on the next bank statement. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute to think about this one. There's 100 Rand plus on our bank statement. That's the credit side. It's not our money. Don't put it in the CRJ because it's not our money. The bank is going to correct the error next month. So what are we going to do in the meantime? We debit the wrong credit and we correct that transaction in the meantime. Check number 385 in payment for the purchase of equipment for 5950 appears correctly on the bank statement but was entered in the cash payments journal as 7970. Check number in payment for the purchase of equipment for 9590. Appears correctly on the bank statement but entered in the cash payments journal as too little. 9590 minus 7970, and that gives us 1620 that we are going to add there because the amount was too little. What is that side of your bank account? It is the CPJ, or because we've got the bank with us, only the bank, we are going to put it there. as equipment. $1,620. Equipment. Number 10. A deposit of $4,468 on the bank statement was incorrectly recorded in the cash receipts journal as too little. A deposit of $4,468 on the bank statement was incorrectly recorded in the cash receipts journal as 3,468. 3,468. What is the difference? The difference is 1,000 rand. And because we add that amount, we put it in the CRJ. This was for credit card sales, and credit card sales is as good as money. Sales, 1,000 rand. Because it was too little. A check dated the 2nd of June was received from Pierre Pieterse for rent income but was not yet been recorded, and please don't record it, because a post-dated check that we receive, we are not going to put in the bank. A check was received from Pieterse. We are in May 2013. It's post-dated for the 2nd of June. And we're not going to do anything with that one there. That was our last transaction there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got things that were supposed to be in the CRJ. We put on the debit side of the bank. Things that's supposed to be in the CPJ, we put on the credit side of the bank, and now we are going to add up everything. 1,800. It seems that the credit side is bigger, plus 1,620. 3,206, 1,654, 252, 168, 1,620, 103. 103.20, minus the 500 in the beginning of the year, minus the 3,000 rand debtor that pay money directly into our bank, minus the donation of 1,820, minus the sales that was too little of 1,000 rand, and that gives you a balance carried down of 4,000 rand. This is May, so this is June the 1st. Balance brought down. Brought down 4,000 rand. Can you see that we are in an overdraft because the credit side is bigger than the debit side? And now this one is the only one that didn't change. This is a plus, this is a minus. This changed from the bank to the bank statement. This is a minus, this is a plus. But the moment that you've got that 4,000 there, you take it, you don't put it on the opposite side. You don't turn it around. You take it to the credit side of the bank reconciliation statement. So you put there, credit balance as per bank account. And if you put the 4,000 rand there and you add up the debit side and the credit side of the bank reconciliation statement, then you're going to see that the debit side is 18726 plus 474, 4260 and 100 rand, 23560 and 19560 plus 4,000 rand gives us 23560. So this was normal bank reconciliation without the CRJ and the CPJ. So we've got the bank account there. It's a plus minus. The balance that we started with was after the posting was done. There's your posting on top. So the balance that you've got on the 1st of May, the CRJ was posted, the CPJ was posted. That balance that they gave you is the balance that you're going to start with on the last of the year. Then you put some things on the debit side, which is the CRJ. Some of the things you put on the credit side, which is the CPJ. You balance your account, and that 4,000 rand is on the credit side brought down. So it means that the bank balance is in overdraft. Then you go to your bank reconciliation statement and you don't swap it around. You keep that 4,000 rand on the credit side, and then if they add up the columns in the bank reconciliation statement and it add up, you will see that everything is correct now. There's 4 normal things in a bank reconciliation. The 4 normal things in a bank reconciliation is basically your debit or credit, sorry, not debit, but balance as per bank statement. So you start with some balance as per bank statement. Then you credit that outstanding deposit. This is an outstanding deposit. You credit the outstanding deposit. That is number 2 there. You debit the outstanding checks. That means it's checks that we already issued, but it didn't show on the bank statement, so we put that on the minus side. This is a special one where you debit wrong credit or you credit wrong debit, and this is number 5 where you've got a balance as per bank account. So there is your bank reconciliation statement. I think that the time is nearly up, and I don't want to start with something new. So I think we are going to take a 10 minutes break. So after break, we can do a little bit more activities on this bank reconciliation. Thank you, and I'm going to see you in 10 minutes.